How my immaturity destroyed my first love and taught me to truly love. This is my first post on Reddit. However, have you ever had a love so intense, so consuming, that even years later, a part of it still lingers? This is the story of my first love, Lena, and how my own immaturity shattered something beautiful, but in doing so, taught me what it truly means to love. It all started when I was 15. I was just an average kid. Then, one sunny day at school, I met her. Lena. I was teasing her and our mutual friend Esteban because it was obvious she had a crush on him. Suddenly, she started chasing me around the schoolyard with a compass. It was hilarious, and right then, something about her fiery spirit just captivated me. Her brown eyes, her short hair, the way she smiled. I was hooked. Eventually, things between Lena and Esteban fizzled out after he hurt her. I was there to pick up the pieces, and slowly, my feelings for her grew stronger. After months of late-night chats and building up courage, I finally told her how I felt, and she said yes. My heart exploded. Those first few weeks were pure magic. Lying on her lap in the schoolyard, feeling the breeze, her stroking my hair. I felt like the luckiest guy in the world. Our first date was clumsy and sweet. I was so nervous. We ate fruit salad, and I accidentally got ice cream on her face. We just laughed. I thought this feeling would last forever, but it didn't. After just a month, she broke up with me. I was devastated. I begged her not to leave, but she was firm. I ran away crying, punched a wall. It was a pain I'd never felt before. A friend later told me she found my behavior toxic. At the time, I didn't even see it. A few days later, she invited me to talk. We met, we hugged, we kissed, and just like that, she asked if we could try again. Of course, I said yes. I was overjoyed. For my birthday, she gave me the sweetest letter and my favorite candy. I started to put her on a pedestal, thinking she was perfect. But my immaturity was a ticking time bomb. The breaking point came when we went to the movies with some friends. I felt insecure and jealous that our mutual friend was the one asking her parents for permission, not me. I couldn't handle it. In a fit of childish anger, I stormed out of the theater mid-movie. I eventually came back, filled with shame, but the damage was done. Later, on our way home, we shared a kiss that felt like fireworks, a moment of pure connection in a sea of my own chaos. She even helped me fulfill a childhood dream of playing the piano. She was so special to me, but I was ruining it. And then came the second breakup. This time, it was final. She told me my immature and toxic attitudes were too much. I tried to win her back, writing a letter saying, "The third time's the charm." Her reply was a blunt, "The third time's not the charm." That broke me. I gave up. I started skipping school, isolating myself. I was in a dark place. One day she found me, and I tried to apologize with another letter, admitting my faults. She tore it up and threw it in my face. I was so confused. But then, we talked, really talked, and ended up as friends. A weight lifted as we faced our final school exams. On her birthday, she skipped a party to be with me. Her hug felt so warm, and I knew the feelings were still there. Later, we met for what I thought was our last goodbye. We sat on a bench, and she hugged me from behind. She whispered words that would echo in my mind for years. It may not have been our time, but later, with more experience, we can try again. Hope ignited inside me. I told her, like the stars in the sky, my feelings won't disappear. And then we drifted apart as college began. Years went by. We ran into each other at a party. She looked just as beautiful as I remembered. We talked, she gave me her number, and a few days later, she asked if we could try again. My heart leapt, but this time, I was different. I didn't want to repeat the past. I said, "Let's get to know each other again first." We went on a few spontaneous dates, even creating a silly inside joke we called No Sofa Day. I eventually asked her to be my girlfriend again, but this time, she said no. Life moved on. I kissed another girl at a party, and when I told Lena, our conversations faded to silence. Then, recently, I saw her from a distance. I was with my sister, and I said hello, but she didn't respond. My mind reeled. How bad must I have been to not even deserve a greeting? It hurt. but I held it together. But here's the beautiful part of the story. I met someone new. Our relationship, now over 2 years strong, is everything my first love wasn't. It's built on mutual support, communication, and understanding. There are no arguments, only dialogue. When one of us is upset, we give each other space and talk when we're calm. She sees my stress and gently caresses my face. She tells me the universe was good to her, giving her a man who is thoughtful and kind. And I know, deep down, that the painful lessons Lena taught me are what allow me to be this man for her. I am so grateful for the man I've become because of my past. But even now, in a happy, mature relationship, I'll be sitting at work or lying in bed, and a memory of Lena will flash in my mind. A wave of guilt washes over me, and I ask myself, what if I can't forget you? I don't have the answer, but I'm learning that maybe you don't have to completely forget. You can be grateful for the lesson, honor the memory, and still pour all of your love into the beautiful reality you have right now. My past shaped me, but my present is where I live. And for that, I am truly thankful. Thank you so much for listening to my story. It feels like a huge weight has been lifted just by sharing it. If you've ever gone through something similar, I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing for more stories. See you next time.